Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and especially hello, YouTube, and welcome to LSL Wrestling. Tonight, we are live at LWA Monday Night Mayhem. Folks, I'm excited to see everybody here tonight, and especially since I am not alone, as of course, joined by me is the great Commissioner Zelikov, the commissioner of college basketball.
Absolutely. I'm so happy to be back here. It feels like it's been a hot minute, but I think also at the same time, it's just so much happened at Eruption. Just felt like we needed a bit of a breather, and the breather we did get. But now we start off basically the second wave of ramping up to Battle of the Brands, which is shaping up to be a classic.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The road to Battle of the Brands starts tonight. But folks, our card is absolutely stacked as we kick off the night, as we will hear from Marley Williams. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the chat. But here we go. We're starting off with Marley Williams, as he will announce exactly what he was talking about with Randy Ederson, including the GOAT versus Trey Banks, a classic, as we saw back at Eruption. But for tonight, these two will settle it one more time.
Look, we've seen this happen before, but I think now this is going to be the first time that we've seen Trey Banks get a clean shot at the GOAT. Now we've seen, the Tornado Tag Team match, in at Eruption between the War Generals and Get Good Entertainment. But ever since the GOAT injured Trey Banks's knee, Trey hasn't had a one-on-one shot at him, man to man, basically. But now he gets it. So we'll see how much pent-up anger Trey Banks has, because again, what we saw at Eruption, that was group versus group. We couldn't really get the full thrill of seeing a rivalry just flat out take over the ring, and now we're gonna get it.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's going to be an absolute classic. But moving on from that classic, that was Kale, who was attacked in Eruption. We'll get to hear him for tonight, especially since the Bullet Club may be in his way. But folks, we got to talk about a rivalry in the making. Jason Holt, who was attacked 2 weeks ago here on Mayhem by that man, Sensei Ryuga, as they will have a one-on-one match here for tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, Jason Holt once again, it feels like he just made his debut yesterday, but he has proven himself to be a very dangerous, opponent wrestler, and he has a lot of potential. Sensei Ryuga is more on the seasoned side of things, but I think at the same time, has Sensei Ryuga ever faced a guy like Jason Holt? I don't know. I mean, it could come close, of course, but I mean, he's had his battles with the Titan Laza. I'm sure he's had his battles against Kale, but I think Jason Holt is still one of those guys that we are still trying to figure out what exactly he's made of. Because, well, let's just put it this way: if my memory serves correctly, we did not get to see him at Elimination Chamber.
No, he didn't. He was supposed to be part of that triple threat match, like you said, in the Elimination Chamber qualifier, but instead was attacked by Sensei Ryuga, and sadly we never got to see it. But we want to move on from that, folks, as of course, Simba has made his return at Eruption, and tonight we will get to hear from him, especially since he may have eyes on a certain champion.
And I think for those that tuned into Eruption, we know exactly who that is, especially once he made that, I wouldn't say earth-shattering return and reveal, but it definitely shook the scene. It took the surprise of a lot of people. And that guy is none other than Mr. Dangerous J himself, who we know and pretty much understand is cowardly of a champion as there has ever been. And now Simba has him lined up in his crosshairs. But of course, he can only act once he is cleared.
Yeah, you're exactly right. He is not cleared for action, so he will remain to be out. But of course, we talk about our match though. Riker, again, getting his first win in that multi-man match at, of course, Eruption. We'll go one-on-one with Caden Heights. I believe it's going to be a great matchup here between these two.
Yeah, absolutely. And we know that Riker is a guy that has a lot of potential. I gave him the nickname, and I'll be the proud owner of it. This guy is truly the flying Hawaiian out here. And Caden Heights, of course, we know this guy is one that always lurks in the shadows, especially when it comes to those multi-man matches. He always has that sneaky shot. But in terms of one-on-one combat, that's to be quite honest, it seems like his weakness at the moment. And this is Riker's chance to kind of pounce and start maybe gaining some momentum, because it feels like he's right on that cusp right there of having, I'd say, a pretty good run just as someone that just made his debut.
Yeah, you're exactly right. We'll hopefully see it that. But again, folks, our main event, the Titan Laza will take on Ding Donger. As of course, everybody should know exactly what this is all about. Ding Donger betrayed Laza two weeks ago, and it was Laza who remained the defeated one. But again, after his win at Sensei Ryoga at Eruption, his eyes has only been set on Ding Donger.
Of course. But now, and especially, this is kind of a weird, not a weird scenario, but it's definitely an interesting one where Laza is kind of transitioning from one rivalry to another rivalry, because we just saw him and Sensei Ryuga just pummel the life out of each other at Eruption, and now all of a sudden, 1 week later, he's got to deal with Ding Donger. I mean, that's a tall task, but hey, he's the Titan for a reason.
Yeah, you're exactly right, folks. That is our card for tonight. As we get down to the ring, though, as we will begin with Marley Williams taking the stage, and he is on his way now.
I'm excited to see what our favorite champion has to say, and yes, I think I speak for all of LSL Wrestling faithful when I say this is our favorite champion, because this guy is undisputedly one of the most likable figures in the entire company.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Marley Williams has been champion since Last Stand, where he defeated Trey Banks. He has shown to be one of the best guys in the business. But here he is once again tonight with the Intercontinental Championship. And here he comes down to the ring. Of course, we've seen this multiple times in the past, but it never gets old. The acrobatic skills of Marley Williams.
We just started seeing this basically back. How do I say it best? We have seen this entrance of his just recently. Why? Because he unfortunately lost his TV championship to JD Chill in a BS way, of course, thanks to Randy Ederson.
Well, here we go. Marley Williams is going to grab the microphone and exactly what he has to say here tonight. Marley, let's see what he has to say. Oh. So Ederson has earned respect from Marley Williams. A rematch. Marley's thinking about a rematch there, folks. As everybody should know exactly how that is. But Marley Williams possibly wanting a rematch between him and Randy Ederson. And I would not be surprised if we do see that in the near future.
I mean, just massive respect to Marley for that. I mean, let's just recap what happened, right? Out of nowhere, Randy Ederson just he sticks his nose into his business. He cost him the TV championship, and it's now in the hands of JD Chill. They've had a massive back and forth, brawling, behind the stages in the parking lot, and then we had that absolutely gaudy, merciless match between them, which Marley somehow won, and that's a top 3 match of the entire, young history of the league so far. And here Marley is after everything that they went through. He is still staying true to who he is as not just a fighter, not just a competitor, but as a person, as a human being. He's bringing it out to him, saying, "Hey, I give you my respect, and hey, I would love a rematch with you." And of course, a rematch between those two, I think, would feed families. But of course, the main question at this point is, well, Battle of the Brands. Who is he talking about?
Yeah, we'll definitely know soon enough who exactly is he's talking about. But folks, we got to move on now as we, again, short time, as we have the GOAT versus Trey Banks, the one-on-one rivalry we never got to see. But coming up next, we will get to see exactly what will happen.
Like I said, finally Trey Banks is going to get his one-on-one opportunity versus the GOAT after such a long period of time.
And we will exactly see what will happen between them. It's going to be a fierce battle between them, but in the end, only one can win.
That'll be a fun one.
Yep, it is absolutely looking like it's going to be an amazing match. By the way, apologies for the late stream start time, guys. It was just a bunch of complicated issues. But here we go, folks. We are going to head down to the ring now as we get things underway.
Gonna let this ring fill up. I mean, again, we're anticipating a fun match between these two. Nothing on the line, but of course, bad blood between them.
The following contest now is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 225 pounds, the GOAT!
Again, folks, just a reminder, even though a lot has changed since the time that GOAT injured Trey Banks and took him out of action, a lot has also stayed the same. And so we will see very soon what exactly I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Rivalries and just anger and issues not going away for the GOAT. He's constantly having this anger build up within him, and it's not gone away ever. It's always been with him. He's always had this sort of anger, this sort of rage he's always had. And he's just continuing to have it no matter what he does, even if he wins the title.
Absolutely, and I mean, let's remember, in the early days in the conception of this league, GOAT was one of the first champions. Since then, it's been a long while since he's last held a title belt. But with this new rise of the War Generals, gotta wonder at least a little bit: do they have what it takes to maybe get into the tag team division and win some gold there? It could happen.
It could. They honestly could. There's a lot of good chances that could be the case here. And his opponent, representing Get Good Entertainment, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 220 pounds, Trey Banks.
Good old Midwestern battle here. Now that we got to hear where both of these two competitors are from, and Trey Banks, of course, it's been repeated time and time again. But as we saw in the Tornado tag team match between his faction and the GOAT's faction. We saw, of course, how lethal it got, how exciting it got, but with also finally him getting an opportunity at the GOAT one-on-one, we'll also get to see how does he look now? How does he perform after healing from that knee injury?
That is a really good question, but here we go. We are underway as Trey Banks already immediately off the bat goes straight for the GOAT. And it's something that Trey Banks is known for here.
Absolutely wasting no time, and again, this is something that he's going to want to do because the GOAT has been notoriously known for striking his most, I'd say, brutal blows basically out of nowhere. And if Trey wants to take him down, he's got to be the aggressor, and that he is doing so far.
Exactly right. Banks doing whatever he can here with a nice suplex there. Snap suplex onto the GOAT. And already Banks is taking control of this match. It's always shown. And he's a really good guy. Now, a flipping neck breaker there. And a nice elbow drop. And Banks is in control of this match.
So far, so good. The knee is holding up quite well, and a double axe handle misses.
Now GOAT sees they're taking advantage here. He's going to go straight for the cover here on to Trey Banks.
Only kick out at one a bit early. The GOAT has still a lot of work left to do here.
And it seems like it's just a way to try and wear down Trey Banks, exactly what the GOAT wants to hear. But now, ducks underneath now, the GOAT leaves over Trey Banks and now goes for a death press down to the mat.
And pummeling him on the ground. And got him in the corner. Hooey! Clothesline. Trey Banks had nowhere to go.
Going back to the punches now on the ground. The GOAT in control of this match now. It's a complete shift in momentum toward the GOAT as he's just stomping away and punching away on Banks. But now Banks reverses with a couple of forearms. And Trey Banks trying to gain control of this match.
He could do that right here.
Look at this though. Nice vertical suplex there from Trey Banks, and already a Get Good Entertainment leader doing whatever he can there. The nice big knee. And the GOAT stands back up, but off the rope, drop kick by Trey Banks.
Cover here.
And a kick out at 2.
But again, you can see the fact that already early on in this match, he got him already on the brink of losing it. Ooh, big old little sliding drop kick, whatever that was, to the head. I mean, again, Trey Banks is looking much so the better performer.
He's got to take care of that knee, like you said, the surgical knee that he needed after spending 3 weeks out of action. Thanks to the GOAT now. Just a reverse clothesline there by the GOAT. And now very close up to the camera here, as Banks is going to reverse it here onto the GOAT, into the barricade.
Going to be able to see what more of these guys can do, but I think Trey Banks just wants to keep things in the ring itself. GOAT, of course, wants to do whatever he can to hurt Trey Banks again.
Oh, and almost take contact with the referee, but instead the GOAT takes back advantage, and now the GOAT back in control here. The double axe handle right to the back. Banks, though, sets right back up, but the GOAT caught him. Irish whip now into a big uppercut there by the GOAT. Apologies for the interruption. Talking over each other, and I apologize for that. But now, seems like the GOAT has him in the corner, and now just lifting him up with a power bomb. Alley-oop power bomb.
Yeah, no, you're all good. Just didn't think that the GOAT
look at this!
had an uppercut.
Choke slam covered by the GOAT. Is it enough to put Banks away? No! Kick out at 2.
Deadly choke slam. Thought that looked just a little bit more like a South of Heaven, but that's at least from what I saw.
The GOAT for the top rope at double axe handle. And the GOAT has Banks where he wants him. Now the GOAT going for that. He's probably going to go for this, his own finisher here. Instead, he's looking like a big slam here. So not exactly what we thought. Going to the middle rope. Now the GOAT looking to do more damage. And another double axe handle straight to the head. And back to the Fury of Fist on the ground.
Another maneuver like that off the ropes might be enough, but look at Trey Banks reversing it out of nowhere.
You're exactly right. Banks got back in control, just trying to work the arm here of the GOAT. And now looking for a big stunner there. Now the GOAT is in a position that Banks would probably want him. And look at this. Banks goes low, goes to the middle rope, looking for the Canadian Destroyer.
Oh boy.
The cover by Banks. No, kick out 2 by the GOAT.
Oh, he hit him with that Canadian Destroyer. Oh man, the acrobatics of Trey Banks still not enough, but he's climbing to the top rope.
Oh, frog splash by Banks. Cover on the GOAT. Is that enough to put him away? No, kick out 2 by the GOAT.
Still the match goes on. The GOAT extremely resilient, and now Banks.
Spear!
Bang! That could do it.
Cover! Banks gets the win. And the GOAT is not too happy about it. And he's assaulting the referee.
Oh my. Learn how to lose, GOAT. Learn how to lose.
Yeah, learn how to be a loser. Guess who's back in the truck, guys? Daniel, actually, you know what? Hey, buddy over there on audio, cut his mic for a second, okay? Here's the thing.
Son of a...
I just want to go ahead and make sure it's known that Bullet Club is here tonight in force. So if any of y'all feel like you want to get froggy, just keep that in mind. At the same time, Daniel, I still remember you talking shit. So if you feel froggy once again, go ahead. We'll make it happen. Hey, if you want to, go ahead. You can turn back on his mic. I know the guys at home, with no girlfriends or whatnot, they love hearing somebody that represents their demographic. It's fine. It's all right. Lifelong virgins. We get it. All right. We'll be in touch there, Pike.
What in the hell? Well, that's not good move.
Getting froggy with it. Okay. All right. I've never backed down from threats. I've never backed down from fear. I've never had fear. The only thing or man or being I fear is God himself. So if you want to bring on your shenanigans, Mr. James Franks, bring it on. Bring it on.
Hey, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
You want to make a martyr out of me? Do it.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, so we're gonna hear from Kale here quite soon enough, and well, the lights just went out, and Kale's in the ring.
Undertaker like entrance here. Oh.
Count your days. Oh boy. A straightforward message.
It's how Kale has always been, just straightforward, brutal, honest. This is a guy that you don't want to mess with, and now that we've already seen what has happened in the last 3 minutes alone, let's just put it simply. There are a lot of sharks circling the Bullet Club, but of course the Bullet Club is the Megalodon in this case.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But folks, coming up next, we have Jason Holt and Sensei Ryuga. This is going to be an amazing match between two rivals. And hopefully soon we will get to see exactly what they got in store.
Of course, we hope to see a good competitive match between those two. And, of course, Ryuga did enough damage to Jason Holt to force him out of the picture to get himself into the elimination chamber that we had. at Eruption, and now we at least hope to see a good match, just like what we saw between the GOAT and Trey Banks, and it feels like the same sort of setting with those two, except GOAT and Trey Banks go back a while longer. This is fresh right here. This is fresh, and I'm sure we are just seeing the start of probably a special rivalry here, to be honest, because both of these two are very, very special fighters.
Well, let's get down to the ring, folks, as we are ready to go with this match. It's going to be a fun one.
Bring it on. Again, happy to finally have... Oh, okay.
And we have gone black and white here, folks.
I'm here for it. Watch that door a little faster, cameraman.
So good, though. We got a nice one-on-one action. As the door...
finally, the door opens.
The door finally opens, like you said. And out comes the man behind the door. The one, the only, the other butcher. His name being Jason Holt.
Anytime now. There he is.
The following contest now is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Butcher Machines, from Alexandria, Virginia, weighing 274 pounds, Jason Holt.
Can only imagine the emotions and feelings that he's carrying into this bout with Sensei Ryuga. I mean, again, we haven't seen him since he got attacked and taken out of the equation for potential triple threat participants. And I'm sure that's an opportunity that he would have loved to be a part of. I mean, it feels like this is a fighter that could really excel in that kind of setting, and his opportunity was taken away from him.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Taken away from him. But now here he is with the possibility of getting revenge.
And in all honesty, I think majority of the crowd is hoping that he gets it. But of course, we know that his opponent is not just resilient, but very skillful too. He's not just a bad guy without any reputation. He is truly a skilled, very, very skilled fighter of his own, who most recently, of course, lost a grueling non-sanctioned match versus the Titan Laza. But now also remember that before that, he took out Simba.
Exactly right. Who knows what to expect, but here he is.
Bring him out.
And his opponent, representing the Bullet Club from Tokyo, Japan, weighing 235 pounds, Sensei Ryuga.
Of course, now we get to see how he is feeling, how he is carrying himself, what he does in the ring after taking that loss to Laza. Now, of course, it doesn't count towards his record, but it doesn't matter. Technically, nothing happened. But in his heart, in his mind, he lost a match that he thinks he should have had. And now we're going to get to see maybe an even more dangerous version of Ryuga here.
Well, we'll see exactly what it is. These two have been feuding. These two hate each other, and we're underway. Jason Holt versus Sensei Ryuga. And a one-on-one, and immediately Holt taking advantage, but Ryuga takes it right back.
Already quickly reversing the momentum.
Oh!
Right away?
Frankensteiner! Right away, reverse Frankensteiner.
That's what I'm talking about. Ryuga might be unleashed here, but look at Jason Holt. He has personal vendettas against this guy, but look at these moves. My gosh.
Both these men with absolute hatred toward each other. Sensei Ryuga just trying to do whatever he can. Well, he says it's best for the Bullet Club. A German suplex there by Sensei Ryuga. And now a huge moonsault by the man from Japan.
The energy of Sensei Ryuga is unreal. It seems like he's got unlimited stamina. He just goes and goes and goes.
Blue leap there, and now just a big belly-to-belly suplex there by Sensei Ryuga. Oh, and a super kick right to the chest, but Holt with his big body takes advantage of it. DDT straight to the mat.
Beautiful maneuver there. A great way to reverse things, and now let's see Jason Holt hawk this guy around like he's some sort of stuffed animal.
Oh, and a Hurricane Rana out of nowhere by Sensei Ryuga. He goes for the cover here, and not even a one count.
Still a long way to go. Holt, I think he is fighting not just off of
he's already going for a
determination to
pedigree.
win.
No, he's not. Oh, it's countered.
What? He countered that. That's unbelievable.
Big counter
Well,
by Holt and Ryuga. And now looking for big slam there. Cover. And a kick out of two by Jason Holt. Ryuga! Oh, he crashes and burns.
Crashes and burns, but a great tactical move by Jason Holt.
Ryuga trying to play it off as he is now being counted outside the ring. Currently a 2 count. Both men staring at each other, and Holt, with the intimidation, takes advantage of it.
The
big man can fly.
The butcher took flight.
Oh, went into the barricade. Goes Holt.
Ryuga though he got back into the ring, but before that he tried to hit another move there on Jason Holt and missed.
Trying to go for a baseball slide, and now he's gonna hit a drop kick right to the head of Holt. Ryuga seems to be an advantage at the moment though. And now look at this. I needed the gut.
Oh my!
And now look at this! A big power slam! Cover! No! Holt kicks out.
It's been rough ever since that decent start from Holt. Ryuga is just flying his prey, and oh no!
Oh!
He's got him in that crossroads, and he hit it.
Holt is busted open, but Ryuga, no! Holt kicks out.
Ryuga just hit his whole arsenal of moves on Holt, and he still hasn't won this yet. So maybe frustration is starting to creep in a little bit, even more so than what he already had going into this match.
Well, who knows what to expect from Ryuga. He's already angered enough. Holt trying to get back in this match, and now he's just going to pick him up and toss him across the ring again. And now just trying to go in. Now both men are busted up, and this has turned into a blood feud between these two. And now Holt's going to hit his own!
Hit his own! Crossroads right there!
Cover! No! Kick out by Ryuga!
Would have been an insane way to win that match, considering everything that Ryuga did beforehand.
And
huge clothesline though right there.
Holt trying to hit Ryuga's own move. That's even Holt's own move, but instead Ryuga back on his feet though. He gets caught though. Big clothesline by Holt. Trying to take out the Bullet Club here. And now, look at this. Just trying to use the claw of his hand to push down the shoulder. Oh, but a big takedown there by Ryuga.
He had none of that.
Oh, neckbreaker by Holt.
He's got the advantage right here. Now, he's just going to try and kick a hole through his chest.
Oh, now big forearms there from Sensei Ryuga. These two going at it. Oh, big clothesline miss. Ryuga punches him into the corner.
Now working on Holt's legs right here.
Oh, look at this, though. Going to go for an octopus stretch here. Octopus stretch in. Oh, but the rope break is there to help Jason Holt. And now look at this. Go for the crossroads. He hits it.
Oh, no. We're going for a crossroad frenzy. Uno, dos, tres.
But will it be
that could
Tres for Ryuga? Yes, it will. What a match. What a
Ryuga
match.
picks up another win. Your winner, Sensei Ryuga.
Partner, something just happened to our camera.
Oh no, what happened?
Oh, we're getting word of backstage. What the? That's James Franks!
Nah, man. Leave him alone.
No! Shawn Michaels, no! Our general manager! Oh, he's got a chair. No!
Is there anyone out there that can stop this?
We need security or just somebody back there helping him out. Because we have him. Shawn Michaels under attack. Oh, what is this? That's Simba.
It's Dangerous Jay attacking him.
Oh no! What? Bullet Club is just going fuzzy backstage. He's targeting the leg. Oh, and a DDT straight to Simba. What is happening? What is going on? Is there anybody out there helping? Zay's attacking Kale.
But look at Kale fighting back. He is the first one out of all that we've seen so far that is able to fight back.
Kale's trying to do whatever he can to fight. Oh no, Zay. Oh, big clothesline by Zay. Partner, what is happening?
This is unbelievable. The Bullet Club has gotten enough of the public criticism. And look at this. Is he going to stuff Kale into the car?
Oh no!
He's not. Oh my God! Whoa!
Oh my gosh! Please, somebody help us! Help them in the back! No! Kale just got thrown into the tail end of the car!
This is a coordinated attack by the Bullet Club.
Black hair, no! Avante Blake's hair!
What is he doing going after Black Heron?
What is going on? The entirety of the Bullet Club's back here! They're just taking out LWA wrestlers left and right backstage!
This is nasty work. Unbelievable. We thought it couldn't get worse after some of the stunts that they pulled, but now they're doing this in unison.
Daniel, don't hate me on this. I believe this is basically them, basically because of you, almost. You called them out. I'm guessing this is their response. No, not Marley Williams.
I mean, oh my gosh.
No!
I don't know. Through the table? Look, I know you want to. Look, I know maybe the contestant can say, oh, the commentator riled them up. But is it really the commentators are just commenting on the action, giving opinions? The wrestlers here themselves have been outspoken about the Bullet Club too. So is it really the commentator's fault? Because I think the Bullet Club just got fed up by everyone.
You may have rallied them up. Wait, what the hell? Daniel! No! James, you piece of What are you doing to Daniel? Oh my God! I don't feel safe anymore. What is happening? Daniel just got sent over the... He just got sent over the barricade. What is happening? Laza's coming over, thank God. No, Sensei! What is happening out here? Sensei Ryuga's out here taking out Laza! Laza, please do something! No! Damn it! What is happening?